Good morning. Today is Thursday, May the 18th. The time right now in Singapore is 11:33 in the morning. And let's do a bit of recap as to what happened in markets overnight. We can see that on Wall Street, market was a little bit buoyant, despite the fact that there were no new updates in between the negotiation between the White House and the House of Representatives as to how they can lift the debt ceiling. But the market like what they hear, because both sides has come out and say that they will progress be made, although like I said, there's no concrete progress being announced. Now the market do seems to want to go higher. So if in the meantime, because you see last time we have this very robust rally, and if we have a minor pullback today at let's say between 33,185 to 33,240, that could actually present a buying opportunity. We can see the market wants to go higher, and there is a high probability that the market may actually challenge over time the year high at 34,342. Okay, so this is the possibility that we can see. Okay, over in the S&P 500, we also see similar actions. We can see this particular bar here that we saw in the 4 hours time frame suggests that the market do want to go higher, and if we do get a similar pullback in the S&P 500 to somewhere between 4,131 to 4,138, I think that will be a great level to pick up some long position. And the idea of the market taking out the year high is even stronger in the S&P 500, and that level is 4,195. I think this level will be taken out, and the market may actually progress higher towards 4,240 to 4,340. So watch out for this particular area, where I think the seller may actually emerge unforced. Okay, so basically in the Nasdaq itself, we again see a marginal high for the year itself. Now the Nasdaq 100 has been charging new high every single week, and this has been the trend so far. Last night is no exception. Market new highs at 13,608.3. okay, and this is very, very close to taking out the last August high at 13,721. So if we get a very, very minor pullback to, let's say, 13,490 to 13,515, I think that will be a great level to actually pick up some more long position. Now the odds of market going even further beyond the last August high is very, very high as far as the Nasdaq 100 is concerned, and the target could be somewhere around 14,135 to 14,712. So look out for these levels. Okay, so in the meantime, in Asia, we can see that the Hang Seng is not going anywhere. The market basically has held out at 19,500 levels, but it has not broken out of its trading range, with the bottom at 19,500, the top side at 28,330. Okay, so do watch out for the market to break out eventually, but until then, this is a market that is basically going sideways. Okay, over the Nikkei, we can see the Nikkei actually rallied to a new all-time the year high at 30,640, because yesterday we saw the release of the Japanese GDP numbers. It was very, very good, and for the first time we get concrete sign that the Japanese economy has dug itself out of a recession. So the market came in double of what the market expected. So that is basically very, very bullish. Unfortunately, I'm on the wrong side right now. I'm basically selling the Nikkei, thinking that the market will be contained within 29,700 to 30,430. So the market right now is definitely higher than where my entry levels are. Okay, I have basically two positions inside, one at 29,700, the other one at 30,430. Okay, so let's see whether this is going to be a trade that I can survive. So in the meantime, the market is definitely having a three-wave rally here. So yes, the market has gone beyond my target level, but let's see what happens by the end of this week itself. Okay, so over in China, we can see the Chinese equity markets, as far as the CSI 300 is concerned, is very much mimicking what we are seeing in the Hang Seng Index, which is basically sideways. The market did marginally took out the last month low at 3,925, but basically that is a very, very minor breach. Market eventually gone back up to 4,000. Right now it's trading just under that at 3,972 levels. So unless the market breaks out of this range, which is 3,009, and to the bottom, and the top side is maybe about 4,001. So we can see market is basically side trading within this barrier until the market do break through one of this barrier. Then we can see a new movement. Over in energy market, WTI crude oil actually has rebounded back to a high of $73.21, which is not even higher enough, not high enough to take out last week high at $73.83. But by and large, I think the market may be doing another pullback later on to fulfill a three-wave decline, ideally towards the $69. The bracket of prices which I'm looking at will be $67.51 to $68.76. This will be a great level to buy, and because the risk reward is actually very, very great. Okay, so because all I need to do is put my stop below $63.73 and target at the bare minimum, okay, $76, if not $83. Okay, so this is a very, very great setup for buy. Okay, over in the precious metals, prices are beginning to get very, very close to my target range, and that range is 1,947 to 1,966. So I basically placed an order. I'm basically short the goal. I'm looking to buy back at somewhere around 1,967 and a half area. So I'm looking to get out as soon as I can. And if you're not already sold, maybe the risk is actually very, very high if you want to do at this current level. So just watch. Okay. Over in the silver market, the silver looks very, very good. Actually, it's primed to go into, looks very attractive to buy now. The market went down to a low of $23.54, and he has basically been hanging around this level. Now, this level is marginally below the last month low at $23.57. Okay, so the market actually did a rebound after breaching it marginally. So this does looks like a great setup to buy, but we need to see more convincing buying signal between the range of $23 and $23.73. So do watch out for a buying opportunity in silver, which I think is fast approaching. Over in the dollar index, you can see the dollar actually rallied to close to actually test the 103 level. I was long the dollar index, and this rally actually allows me to get up at 102.90 level. So this is actually quite great. Okay, so now I am flat in the dollar index, but it does look like it may actually come back down again. It means the entire rally may actually unravel to let it test the May low at some point in the near future. So do watch out for the possibility here. Right now, there is no convincing signal to sell yet, just to watch. Okay, over in the principal currency, we can see sterling rebound from a low of 124.20, and it's right now in between this level of prices, which I think may actually see sterling edge a little bit higher, which may actually present a selling opportunity here. And the level is 125.50 to 125.60 levels. So basically, I think the sterling may actually come off to test the April low at some point. Okay, over in the Aussie, I have no position as well, but Aussie has a bit of a volatility this morning. Market hit a low of 0.6630 yesterday, and this morning it tried this level one more time, and this is within a price range in which I think it is more favorable to buy than to sell. But again, like I say, I have no position and I have no order that's actively being worked in the marketplace. Top side, I think, will be about 0.6730. Okay, so do watch out for this possibility here. Now, euro dollar cannot bounce. Okay, I was waiting for the bounce to come because I'm very keen to sell the euro dollar, but you can see the bounce has been so shallow, and I will not do anything until I see a more robust rebound, ideally to somewhere near the 110 level. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm just going to watch this pair. Well, one that I actually have an active order right now is actually in dollar yen. Now, dollar yen actually went up this morning to test the March high. Now on March the 2nd, we have a high of 137.77. So this morning high of 137.72 is actually quite close, and the fact the market did not ram through is suggesting the market perhaps is watching this level very, very closely, and this is a level that's not very far from the March high at 137.91. So I have basically gone short, and just gone short before this recording. So I have short around 137.55 levels. So this is an area which I want to take a position because the risk is actually very, very low. I do expect the market to actually go down, especially if the market should break below the near-term support line represented by this black rising line here. So if market can close below this line, it does give me the confirmation the market may have already picked, and if so, then my target at the bare minimum will be 133. Okay, dollar Canadian is a bit of a big mixed bag. Yesterday we saw the market rebound back to 135 levels. Okay, and this is actually a level which I have previously highlighted that I think it'll be more favorable to selling, and this time is no different. Market went up to a high 135.68 the last time on Monday, and then it went back up again on yesterday night. Okay, so both time it could not actually sustain the rally. Now it looks like it probably will come down. At the bare minimum, the near-term target is at 133.70 levels. Okay. Over in Bitcoin, I think the market is getting ready to rally big time. Okay, you can see the Bitcoin on Saturday traded to a low of $25,800 and rebound to 27,666 before pulling back. And this time the market pulled back to 26,550, which allowed me to actually get in on the long side here within this bracket of prices. So now I think the market is getting ready to rally big time. Near-term target at 33,000, perhaps even 31. But my long-term target for this move is somewhere near 33,000 levels. Okay, so this is actually quite a great setup. So let's see what happens. In the meantime, that's all I have for you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Take care.